Everybody, it's Kristin. So I have a get ready with me today. A lot of people wanted to see this when I mentioned that I had gotten the second installment of my QVC BareMinerals Glamour Now Today's Special Value Kit. Whew, that was a mouthful. So I was going to show you the box and be all professional, but Bob took it out with recycling, so no box for me to show you. But this was a kit that was for sale back in, it was an automatic delivery back in December. So the first kit, I cannot remember if I did a get ready with me with that kit or not. If I did, I will link that below. And I mentioned that I got this one and you guys wanted to see a get ready with me. So the products that are in here I will go down quickly because I do show them in the kit. The main one is the Ready Eyeshadow Quad and the Exotic Escape. So those colors, and I talk about what the names of the colors are in the as I'm getting ready. It also has a Ready Luminizer, if I can get it open, in the 5-star treatment, which looks like that. It has a BareMinerals, or obviously, it has a mineral veil in Brightening Pearl Perfect Light Mineral Veil, which I do not use. I use my plain old mineral veil. It has a Marvelous Moxie, and this is the one in Glamourista, which is very pretty, kind of a dusty pink with a little, I can't tell if it's silver or with a little gold in it, rose gold I think. And the last thing in it, as far as product wise, is the BareMinerals Lash Domination, which I did not use. I used Tarte Lights Camera Lashes because I didn't want to open another one. It also comes with, that I almost forgot to mention, the BareMinerals Smoke and Define Double-Ended Kohl and Liquid Eyeliner. So on one end is just a black liner, just your normal cream liner. And then on this end is a liquid liner, and it is in this beautiful green teal kind of color. And then it also came with 2 brushes, which I use, so they're a little bit dirty. It came with the full tapered shadow brush, and then it also came with the soft sweep cheek brush. So what I ended up doing was kind of a wearable, work appropriate, at least for me, look. So I hope that you guys enjoy this, and if you're interested in seeing how I got this, then keep on watching. Okay, so on my face so far, I have the Guerlain Tenue de Perfection foundation, and I am in the color Pale Beige. No, Beige Pale. Beige Pale. And oh, and primer, I have the Neutrogena Healthy Skin Primer. Really liking that. If you guys want to see a current foundation routine, by the way, or like face routine, let me know, and I will do that. For my kind of contourish, just a slight contour, I have NYX Blush in Taupe. And then for my kind of bronzer on the perimeter of my face, I have the Mary Kay bronzer in Light Medium, which looks like that. I really have been enjoying that. More so than I thought I would. I've primed my eyes with the BareMinerals Prime Time that I've been using up. And then I, of course, have MAC Painterly Paint Pot over the top of that. That is my favorite eye combo of choice. I'm not quite sure what I'm trying to say there. But I'm going to pull my mirror up a little bit closer to me. So I have my mirror right here. I honestly have no idea what I'm going to do with this. That's the whole point of this video, I think. So let me get the brush out of here. So this is the quad, close up. And this one is High Life. This one is Indulge. This one is Undercover, and this is Editors Pick. It's really pretty. I ain't even wearing green today. I didn't even plan that. Okay. I tell ya. So I'm going to take the, I'm not sure if I'm using all of these colors either, by the way. I'm going to take the lighter of the grays and Indulge. I'm using the brush that came with the kit. It's pretty big. I don't usually like that kind of lay down brush. My favorite is MAC 239. I probably should do an updated favorite brushes video too. And I'm just going to pat that on. It's ginormous. Do you see that? I think that's why I don't like it. What's this called even? Full Tapered Shadow. How about a half tapered shadow? That'd be more up my alley. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. So I am just patting that in. I'm going to wipe it on a towel in my lap and I'm turning it on that side just to soften it out a little bit. Okay, I'm just going to take my Sephora Pro Tapered crease brush and just soften again. I'm all about the blending and the soft edges. I don't really like the harsh edges. I've seen a lot of people do like looks like with tape and stuff right there, and I just don't think that looks good on me. Honestly, I don't think it would look good on me. It's not like I've ever tried it. I mean, let's be truthful, shall we? Okay, I have a Sigma E25, and I'm going to go into that darker gray color here in Undercover. Tap off. These appear to be a tad powderier than normal. And I'm just going to tap a little here with the one side of the brush. Blend with the other. I flip it over and blend with the other. Let's remember, this is not a tutorial. This is a get ready with me and how I do it. I don't claim. You can see how I'm pushing that up into my socket with the colored side of the brush up. Okay. More blending with a clean brush. I did not do my under eye concealer yet. As you notice, I didn't mention it. Because when I do, I'll clean that up and I'll kind of pull a little of that up here to clean this. Not sure why this particular part of my eye looks dark today. Perhaps I need some more sleep. We'll do the other side. Grab this brush again and do some blending. I probably overly blend, but whatever. I was watching Beauty Broadcast the other day when she did their live show, and somebody had asked like what's one brush you could do your whole eye look with, and I think it's this, like the MAC 217 or the Sigma E25. I really do. Okay, so I noticed I covered up a little bit of the light gray too much on this eye, so I'm just going back in with that brush, the light gray, just kind of back over on both of them, so that dark gray didn't pull in too far, if that makes any sense. All right, I'm going to go in with the green then, which is Editors Pick again, and let me have like two brushes in my hand, and I'm all prepared. And I'm going to use the shader Crease E47 to kind of place it where I want. I just want a hint of that green. So I'm just kind of placing it. Hopefully you can see that. Then I'm going to take my, and you don't have to use this many brushes, this is just what I'm doing. I think it's an E45, I can't see, it's rubbed off, I've had it for a long time. I'm just going to work some of that green into the crease. I just didn't want to place too much color. So I switch off. That's why I like these precision brushes from Sigma. I'm sure you could get this kind of precision brush from anywhere. Mine happened to be from Sigma. I like to have the ability to place kind of the color where I want and then blend it out. Alright, so you can kind of see, I just kind of built up the color. I did a little bit of layering. Again, do not appreciate that this got too dark. I'm going to add a little bit more of that light gray over the top of it. Okay, I'll do the other eye. I'll be back. Okay. I want to take a little bit of that lightest gray color that I used on the lid. I'm going on the tip of this, tapping it off, and I'm just going to go along the edge of this a little bit. Well, you guys can see I'm just really trying to soften that. Can you see the difference between that one and that one? In theory. just to help it transition up. And on my brow bone, I'm actually going to use, I'm not going to use this sparkle. It's just too much sparkle for me. You could use that on the inner corner if you wanted. I'm not going to. So I'm going to take a MAC 224 and my MAC Brule, which is almost gone. So any kind of brow bone color, use whatever your little heart desires. You see, I've said this before. Normally I use like a MAC 227 or Sigma E, I think it's E50. To do this, but because I'm trying to get the last little bits of this, I think even in a video I said I was done with it, and then I was like, oh, Kristin, you can get some more out of there. Yeah. And anyway, so you can see that I bring it down here to kind of help blend that as well. And I use it to kind of help blend the sides. Okay, I'm going to use a little MAC Prolongwear. Mine is in NW20, by the way. Then this is just my, ooh, the sun's starting to come through. My e.l.f. concealer brush, Flawless Concealer Brush. And then I go like this, to kind of help clean that edge up. Again, I don't want it too stark. 6:19 in the morning, in case you're curious. Okay, I had to reposition myself just a tad due to the sun. I had the blind pulled, but it's like coming through the little crack in the blind. So I don't use liquid liner a lot, but the kit comes with a double-ended jet black on one side and then Define and Teal on the other side. So I'm going to do, I have found when I have used it, that if you're going to line your upper waterline, which I do, it's always best to do that after you do this sort of line. So I'm going to start in the middle. And I'm just, I was going to say I'm kind of walking it out, but I'm not even doing that. I'm just short little strokes with the brush on its side. I do not usually appreciate liquid liner. I did have somebody tell me that this is going to stain. So we'll see about that in the morning. Today is Friday, if I didn't say that. I'm just going to build it up a little bit on the outside. You guys, of course, are seeing this on Sunday. And I'm just going to baby wing that, not like crazy wing. Because I'm going to work after all. So, sorry for the sun. There. Build that up just a little bit. It's a very pretty color. I like it. Alright, I'll do the other eye off camera, but I will show you. So now I'm going to use this, and I've not used it before, so I'm not sure how it's going to last my waterline, but I'm going to waterline this up. Tight line, waterline, whatever. Alright, the last step then for me is going to be lower liner, and I'm going to take the darker gray color. I'm using a MAC 228, which is my current favorite brush. I really need to do a favorite brushes video. And I'm just going to add a little color. Nothing really defined by any means, and then I'm going to match it up out here. Oh, and that is not what I wanted to do. Good gravy. See, grab the concealer brush, As if it never happened. Tips and tricks, people. Tips and tricks. From a non-makeup artist. Because I am not a professional. Nor have I claimed to be one, nor have I stayed at a Holiday Inn Express. Get that? I cracked myself up. Alright, I'm going to finish this other eye and then we'll come back and finish the face. Okay, so next I'm going to use the blush. And the blush in this kit is in Tropical Sunset. And if you saw my makeup collection, you probably saw that I have a brush that I keep right on top of my BareMinerals brushes. And it's the Flawless Face Brush. The only brushes I have from them are ones that came in kits. And they are much nicer than they used to be. They used to be really scratchy. Much nicer. And I really like how this particular brush applies blush. Their blushes, not all blushes. So I have tapped it off and I'm going to start back here. And just, it's very pretty. But it's very bright. And grab my towel and just wipe off some of the excess and then just really buff it into my skin. It looks brighter to me maybe than it does on camera, but it's perfect for summer, I think. So I'm just going to grab my e.l.f. Kabuki that I've been digging and just help blend that in a little bit. So it's funny because this Friday, so that collection video hasn't gone live, but I fully expect there to be lots of questions. So I can't remember now, but I don't think I annotated why I had a random brush and a brush guard sitting on top of those. It may seem random to you guys, but those of you who watch my vlog channel probably know that I have a rhyme and a reason for everything. I really like this blush color. I'm not sure if they sell any of these things separately. I'll try to find out though and link below. Usually they don't right away, but they will eventually. All right, I keep pulling my hair out. And then there are two more little steps here. One of the things that came in the kit is the BareMinerals Mineral Veil and the Brightening Pearl Perfect Light Mineral Veil. I have Mineral Veil coming out my ears, so when I do my vlog sale, there'll be Mineral Veil in there, I promise. Okay, and I'm just going to take my Bobbi Brown powder brush and tap a little bit of that in the top. I used to always wear Mineral Veil. Well, because I used to use BareMinerals foundation solely. And then the last thing that is in the kit that I'm going to use, spit it out game, is the highlight. They call it a Ready Luminizer in 5-star treatment. It's a very pretty kind of pink champagne. And the brush that came this time is it's a little bit, it's not as dense as the Flawless Face. And it is called the Soft Sweep Cheek. But I'm just going to use that, get the highlighter on the tip of it, or on the top of it, and just highlight that up. You know. And one of the things I didn't use, I'm sure I will have talked about at the beginning, is the Lash Domination mascara that comes in it. I do like that mascara. I don't love the wand. It's one of those kind of plastic rubbery wands that I don't appreciate so much. But I do like the formula. I like how it applies, and it really curls my lashes. I like it. I think I've done a review on it before. Now I'm going to use the BareMinerals Marvelous Moxie in Glamourista. I'm just going to use that right on top of my plain old lips, no liner or anything. And we'll see how that looks. It's got just a little bit of color to it. I have my mirror right there, in case you're wondering. I'm convinced that they have improved the smell of these over time. So I'm going to give you a little zoom in action. So here's the final look on the eyes. All right, so that is the finished look. I hope that you guys enjoyed this Get Ready With Me. I can see the sun. I move and it moves. It's driving me crazy. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. What I like about how this look turned out, and I'll probably say that in the beginning, I suppose, but it makes that green very wearable. You can see the green, but it's not like kabang green. I bet that green would be beautiful to do kind of an emerald, teal, smoky eye sort of look as well, but I'm going to work today, so this is the look that I get. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Let me know below if you do want to see like a current kind of how I do my face, not my eyes, but my face. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you very soon. Bye!